Pacers start out with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Hield for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. Morris right side. Over Hield. And that one's long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Three-pointer, Beal counted from distance.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Hield. Halliburton against Morris. And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Outside Porzingis. Oh, deflected. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Beal from outside. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Hield for 3. No luck on that one. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Porzingis in the post. Covered by Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And that one is stuffed right through.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Kuzma outside. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Here's Halliburton. The Wizards making their last shot. Pass to Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Beal's got room. Pacers with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Out to the wing. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Pass to Avdia. Outside Porzingis. Now Beal. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Beal's got 6.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Halliburton against Morris. Here's Nembhard. On the take. Porzingis grabs the board.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Beal outside. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smith passes to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beal outside. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for Washington. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Halliburton on the attack to the wing, right side. Smith finds Halliburton. Off the mark there with a 3. The Wizards with a lead. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Healed against Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Pacers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. Halliburton's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Morris outside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Kuzma outside. Morris outside. Out to Beal. Kuzma outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Kuzma's got 5.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Beal left side. It's rebounded by Indiana. Of course, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Now here's Beal. And here's Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Wing shot on the way. Here's Beal. Drills the elbow jumper. He's got 13.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level score. He will take what you give him.
Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up. Halliburton outside. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Kuzma. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And the basket by Halliburton.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, stolen by Turner. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thanks very much, Allie.
17. The Wizards. 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Chris Duarte. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at the power forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
McConnell against Wright. Pass to Taylor. Here's Matherin. Here's Duarte. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Washington has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. McConnell against Wright. Hachimura outside. Back to Wright. No luck on that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. It's Duarte on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to McConnell. Right wing. Here's Batase. He's guarded by Gafford. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And Batase gets it to go.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Right against McConnell. Pass to Kispert. Barton outside. And here's Hachimura. The kick out to Barton. And here's Kispert from the arc. That shot off the mark. Indiana trailing here. There's Matherin. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Pass to Batase. McConnell outside. Here's Duarte. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Barton attacking. And he gets it to go.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
McConnell outside. To the left wing. Pass to Duarte. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Kispert. Oh, they pick off the pass. Down low. Here's McConnell. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Gafford missing. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Pass to Duarte. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton. Here's Matherin. Back to McConnell.
Indiana foul. 2 James. First personal foul.
The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Hachimura, the pass to Gafford. Right outside. Out to Hachimura. Pass to right. Oh, it's stolen. Here's the break. Out left to the wing. From downtown. Taylor's shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Hachimura. Here's Gafford. Good work there as it goes.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Matherin. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's Barton outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game is... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1. Here's Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball. Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Beal. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Halliburton finds Hield. Here's Nembhard. Pounded by Beal. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break, here we go. Hield with the ball. Beal picks him up, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Buddy Hield so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position, and gets what he's looking for.
Hield hits them both. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
Kuzma finds Beal. Morris outside. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Halliburton. Another one falls for Indiana.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Back to Abia. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. It's Beal on the wing. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To the wing on the left. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. No good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery and a big moment for Porzingis.
Halliburton outside. Hield against Porzingis. And it's Hield missing. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To Beal. Back to Morris. Puts up a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Turner, a screen on Morris. Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they'll get another chance. And the basket by Hield. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Abia. Back to Morris. Now Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nifty move. It falls.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Hield missing. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Abdia from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Beal with it. And so it's Washington with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Up, Greg. Here we go. With two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And there's the pass to Nemo. Outside for Halliburton. Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Halliburton passes to Turner. Out to Smith. Jacks up a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year. Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continue to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Pass to Grimes. No good on the three. For Indiana, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the left wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Randall no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Halliburton against Randall. Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. Smith kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Nembhard's shot is good.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Brunson against Halliburton. To stop the run. Brunson goes in, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Nembhard. Knocked loose in the corner. It's Hield. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Turner trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Smith with it. Picked up by Barrett. Hield kicks to Halliburton.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Randall no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now here is Smith. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Brunson with it. Barrett, the pass to Grimes. Out to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Barrett dishes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
They kick out to Hield. Inside, it's stolen by Randall. Over to the left wing. Brunson with a clean look. Nice shot from the wing. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers out in front, up 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive board. bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nemhard in at the 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Randall against Smith. In the corner, it's Heel. Out to Smith. There's the pass to Nemhard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Halliburton. Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 7.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pacers leading by 3. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, and he makes that one.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
Now Brunson. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Nemhard, the pass to Heel. Smith with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Smith hits them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
The creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
That free throw good from Randall. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to Smith. Halliburton outside. Back to Smith. Over Randall. Robinson with the block. Pass to Randall. Here's Barrett. And Brunson has it in the corner. And that one is stuffed right through.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
They kick out to Heel. Here is the long-range jumper. Heel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson against Halliburton. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Passes it to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Smith. Randall with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Banked in off the glass. Nemard's got 5.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Outside for Randall. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And the Knicks hit again from Teaton.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Nemard, the pass to Hield. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. 3-pointer, Randall. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
25.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Cameron Reddish. They'll be topping out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Toppin. Nails it from the high post. Toppin's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Duarte. Left side, Taylor. Tries again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Pacers lead by 1.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The pass to Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
And stolen by McConnell. Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so New York calls timeout. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Rose.
Indiana foul. Buffalo. First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Quickly. Will it go? Here's Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Passes it to Mathurin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Rose kicks to Toppin. Poked away and stolen by McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Here's Mathurin to the right side. Indiana moving it around. Duarte offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 6. Reddish finds Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Finishes the break with a slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
McConnell passes to Taylor. Shoots over Toppin. And again, it's Indiana.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's quickly in the corner. Offensive rebound. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Duarte. The pass to Bitadze. No good from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Count it. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Rose against McConnell. Here's Duarte. Back to McConnell. That's Duarte. 5 on the clock. And here's McConnell. Outside, Taylor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here is Toppin. To the inside, Hartenstein. It's tipped. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead by 4. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Halliburton. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Nembhard. Turner passes to Nembhard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Brunson. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Dishes it to Smith. That shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. To take the lead. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Randall. They get it back. Outside for Halliburton. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
By Hield, nobody around. No good with the triple. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pacers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Smith the pass to Hield. Smith in the post. He's defended by Randall. Oh, they get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Here's Randall. And the dunk by Robinson.
Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Grimes passes to Toppin. Hield with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Halliburton kicks to Smith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Smith's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Grimes outside for Randall. To get open is Robinson. And Julius Randle good for 3. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for New York. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. In the corner, Smith with it. Good chance here for Hield. Misses off the right eye.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Brunson finds Robinson. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Nembhard's shot is good.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Now, here's Tucker. Covered by Hield. Randall surveying the D.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Hield from outside. It's going to go that time. The Knicks go the other way. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. This is it to Toppin. To the middle. It's taken away by Smith.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this team believes in Hield. And there, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees New York.
Welcome to 2K Sports. These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Avdia. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. Brunson passes to Randall. No good on the 3. Beal against Brunson. Back to Beal. Here's Avdia. Morris with it. Beal outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And Grimes pulls it down.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Here's Morris. The Knicks making their last shot. Out to Beal. Releases. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jumper.
Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Beal, right side. And a nice finish on the layup.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Over Avdia. Randall against Kuzma.
Wizards foul. Then Avdia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Brunson over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. The 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington trailing. Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. It's good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. For three, Randall. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Now here's Kuzma. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Avdia. The kick out to Morris. Over Brunson. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Right side, Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Brunson with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. For three, Randall. No good. And it's Washington the other way. Beal outside.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. First team foul.
New York on D. Pass to Kuzma. Morris for three. Sinks the tray. Morris has got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Randall. 5 points in the game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career, the individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Good on the second one. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brunson against Morris. Out to Beal. Kuzma outside. Back to Beal. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Pass to Grimes. He got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards out in front, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Pass to Avdia. Morris with it. He has 7. Beal, pass to Kuzma. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Randall outside. Here's Grimes. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. It's a tie ball game.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Robinson with the block. And the Knicks with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Well, Brent Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. And no good, trying to use the glass. New York trailing. Pass to Barrett. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, Barrett, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Here's Kuzma. Back to Morris. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Morris outside. And stolen by Brunson. Barrett against Beal. Barrett passes to Brunson. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Morris passes to Beal from outside the arc. And another miss by Washington. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's Barrett off the drive, out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. And it's Randall with the jam.
And somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Beal outside. Back to Morris. Launches a 3. He takes it in. Pass to Porzingis. Tipped. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
The top 5 pick back in 2015, the 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
Randall with the drive, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Morris passes to Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Launches it. Rebound Washington. Avdia attacking. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. And that misses. That would have put him up. Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Now here's Randall. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
First free throw is good. And Randall drops them both. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Morris passes to Beal. The 3 ball. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Wizards. 17. The Knicks. 1-2.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Cam Reddish. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Rose in at the 1. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Toppin outside. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Rose can't connect. Washington trailing. Morris for 3. And they get it back. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Porzingis passes to Beal. And here's Morris. For the lead. Tries again. And Beal with the lay-in. Beal's got 7 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Toppin outside. Here he goes. They get it again. Back to Rose. Outside Reddish. Over to the wing. The 3. Out to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Toppin left side. Porzingis against Quickly. And the Knicks miss again. The Wizards with a lead. Beal finds Kuzma. Fires the 3. Beal, no good. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Rose outside. Pass to Toppin. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
A new lineup here for Washington. There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter here. The kick out to Barton. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up. Hachimura outside. Over Toppin. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The Knicks keep it alive. Reddish passes to Rose. Here's Toppin. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Hachimura outside. Pass to Gafford. Second chance effort. Hachimura finds Barton. Here's Kispert. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Quickly outside. Toppin's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Quickly. Rose outside. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Gafford. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A new lineup here for Washington.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Hachimura's checked in for Avdia. The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris passes to Beal. Rose grabs the board.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all this.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks leading by 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And here are the Knicks now. Outside Brunson. Outside for Randall. Back to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Beal finds Morris. The Wizards with another miss. Well, the Knicks shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Toppin. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
And the second free throw is good. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. And here's New York now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Toppin. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Porzingis. Randall with a steal. Fast break, New York. Now here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Beal. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Toppin passes to Brunson. Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Here's Porzingis. No good. A bit long that time. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Grimes. Pass to Randall. This one for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And here's Morris. Hachimura outside, looking to win the run. Kuzma outside from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Randall inside, defended by Kuzma. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Porzingis. And Toppin pulls it down. Knicks shooting the rock well at 46%. Brunson on the drive. Pass to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Pass to Toppin over Hachimura. And a big finish by Robinson.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
Morris against Brunson. Grimes. No good with the triple. 29 seconds left in the game. Pass to Beal. The Knicks pull it in. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Morris outside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
Oh, say does.
We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Porzingis. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. It's good from long range.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Avdia, the pass to Morris. Wizards passing it around. It's Beal on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a three-point game. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now, here is Halliburton. Porzingis with the steal. Beal gets a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Smith on the wing. Beal with the steal. Avdia kicks to Morris. There's the three. The rebound by Turner.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Halliburton with the steal. He feeds it to Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. And the wide open shot from Morris. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nembhard, the pass to Hield. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great concentration by Buddy Hield right there. Boy, despite taking the bump, finishes anyway.
Outside, Beal. For the three. And no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Porzingis passes to Morris. It's good. Morris has got 5 now. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. Turner. And Turner stays with it.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Now, here's Avdia. Turner with the steal. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 5 points in the game.
Well, the mid-range, always a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense concedes.
Smith kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 4. There's Beal with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Launches it. The shot by Beal, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Avdia is the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at center. That's true starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Halliburton passes to Hield. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now. Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
And the Pacers with possession here. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 points and a basket from Turner.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Morris dishes to Beal. Back to Morris. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. On the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton right side. Smith with it. Guarded now by Morris. And a wide open look for Halliburton. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. Morris passes to Beal. Here's Kuzma. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
First team foul.
Washington on D. And the pass to Nemo. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 7. Smith against Kuzma. And it's Smith missing. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Here's Beal following the score by Indiana. Pass to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. 6 to shoot. So the wing on the left. And here's Morris for 3. Shot clock reset for Washington. Beal the pass to Kuzma. With the clock winding down. And Kuzma slams it in.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Smith, the pass to Nemo. Cans it from downtown.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Passes to Abdia. Morris with the ball. Halliburton with the steal. To the left wing. Pass to Smith. He kicks it to Heel. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. Rebound, Washington. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Abdia. And here is Beal. Inside, Kuzma. Out to Porzingis. 3-pointer. They get it again.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Washington. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Mathurin. Taylor inside, guarded by Kuzma. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Morris. Back to Beal. Here's Morris. Out to the wing. Kuzma finds Morris. And here's Porzingis. Second chance shot. Beal the pass to Porzingis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Hachimura against Taylor. Barton wide open. He fires. And another miss by Washington.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's Mathurin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Wizards leading by 10. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Here's Kispert, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pacers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Barton kicks to right. Passes it to Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Barton. Both free throws good from Barton.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Taylor kicks to McConnell. Back to Taylor. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing. Washington leading now by 12 to the paint. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now, here's Gafford. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Hachimura, the pass to Gafford. Right outside. Wizards need to get a shot off here. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hachimura's got 5 minutes.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Here's Mathurin. Martin defending. Here's Taylor. That one's off. Still out of sync.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Kispert, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He takes it in. Pass to Bitadze. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Hachimura finds Barton. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. The kick out to Barton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Pacers trail by 17. McConnell passes to Orte. 27 seconds left in the third. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 15. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. One on Kispert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Morris. That one wide left.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pacers trail by 14. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Now the pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Beal dishes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. A wide open look here for Kuzma. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 14.
When you're 7-2, you can play at a whole different altitude.
Smith finds Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Morris. Back to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Kuzma outside. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wizards leading by 14. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Back to Beal. All alone. And Washington again with the bucket.
And everyone understands what a healthy Bradley Beal can mean to this team. This guy's a terrific shot maker.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Down low. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 16-point game. Hield right side. Kicks it to Smith. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Washington leading now by 16. A 3 from Morris. Kuzma outside. Porzingis passes to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. We just can't get it to go.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Outside Beal. It's stolen by Hield.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Wizards.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Porzingis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over him.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
Good on the second free throw.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Not really his range, and it's off target. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Over Morris. Indiana again missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Morris. Beal dishes to Morris. 4 on the clock. Lob pass to Porzingis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Off the inbound, Halliburton drives in, and the miss. And so it's Washington. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Tonight, folks, we get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Hield for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Outside for Randall. There's the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Smith. Basket's good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Outside Brunson. Takes it inside. Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Powerful move that time by Randall. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, VA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Brunson. Gets stolen by Hield. Now here's Turner. The D's right on him. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Out to the right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall puts some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Offensive board. Out left to the wing. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Hield against Barrett. Back to Hield. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
And this is how you carve up the defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
And Brunson, here we go. For 3, Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Turner. Drives to the hoop. Back to Halliburton. And the layup falls.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Grimes. For 3. That shot off. And Indiana will come the other way. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Hield. Up top Smith. Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pass to Grimes. Takes a 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Pacers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Fires from deep. hits a three-pointer.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Indiana.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Knicks.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard. The shot by Nembhard, no good. New York trailing.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here comes the City Actors, everyone. Get loud for us. Once again, make some noise for your Knicks City Actors.
And the Pacers shooting at a very efficient 67%. Here's Halliburton. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Brunson against Halliburton. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Halliburton outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Smith outside. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Turner with it. Here's Nembhard. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Randall, the screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Yeah, for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Driving in, here's Grimes. Gets stolen by Hield. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Outside Hield. He can't get that one to fall. New York goes the other way with it. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
That's his first personal.
The Knicks have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Gets stolen by Heel. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Here's Grimes. No good off the glass. Indiana leading.
Knicks foul. Quentin Grimes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw no good for Halliburton.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
A new lineup here for New York. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Indiana calls timeout.
That is your Knicks.
Rose against McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Here's Matherin. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. And the Pacers lead by 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you short. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Derrick Rose, Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's quickly in at the 2. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Duarte. Fires, top of the key. No good that time. And New York will come the other way.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Pass to Batase. Here's Taylor. Oh, swiped away. Rose up top. He's marked by McConnell. Down low. Hartenstein.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Back to McConnell. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, VA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Rose against McConnell. Here's Toppin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate it more than Rose makes those around him better.
Here's Duarte. Started by Quickly. Pass to McConnell. Back to Bataze. And it's stolen by Rose. Now Quickly. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Duarte. Back to Bataze. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Rose, the pass to Toppin.
And a two-handed jam! I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Duarte. Uses the glass on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Rose against McConnell. Toppin outside. This for the tie! Here's Hartenstein. And he comes up with a bucket. Hartenstein's got 9.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Bataze. Back to McConnell. The Knicks with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Toppin. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Bataze.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Taylor. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 3.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Toppin right side. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Quickly. Some changes for Indiana.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third. Outside for Randall. Fires for 3. And again, the Knicks missing. Halliburton outside. 2 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. With that kind of dribble move, major handles.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Indiana has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. On the floor for Indiana. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard position. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline, Jay. Halliburton misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Toppin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy. Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Healed with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Randall. Here's Robinson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by Toppin.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
And the basket by Halliburton.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Here's Turner. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim. Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. To the left wing. And here's Turner. Robinson defending. Nice shot by Turner. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Healed against Toppin. The 3 is up. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Halliburton, pass to Heald. They get the rebound. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Tries again. Out to Heald. Back to Turner. And another shot. Randall pulls down the board. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Now Toppin. 4-3. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Against Brunson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Pacers lead by 7.
You watch Heald. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
For 3, Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball.
New York ball.
From deep 3-point range. No good. And so it's Indiana winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played
David, thank you. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Handle no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now Brunson following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Left side Beal. Here's Morris. Goes back up. And Avdia with the lay-in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Brunson against Morris. Out to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits back iron. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Avdia. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Beal, drives to the hoop.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
That's a 2 from Randall. And just miss after miss right now.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Brunson. The shot comes out, and it's Washington the other way. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Now Avdia, and it's Beal in the corner. Kicks to Avdia. The Wizards working the ball around now. And a fast break now for New York. A huge slam, the perfect end of a fast break.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
A massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Porzingis, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down, you can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Now here's Beal after R.J. Barrett's miss. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. The offensive rebound outside Beal. Another shot, trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Morris, following the basket by Julius Randle. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Can't get it to fall.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Randle goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Randle's got his second basket.
Yeah, Randle's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Passes it to Avdia. 1 second left, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 9. The second quarter coming up.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. And Morris drops them both. And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Kuzma finds Porzingis and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by New York. Stolen by Avdia. It's Kuzma penetrating. Porzingis inside. He's defended by Randle. Porzingis can't hit. Knicks trail by 11. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Both free throws good from Randall. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And no good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Here's Kuzma. Outside for Beal. The pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Second chance shot. Shot clock at 3. Now here's Avdia. Barrett covering. Avdia can't hit. Grimes passes to Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morris passes to Kuzma. Out to Porzingis. Morris outside. The dish now to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Clock at 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Beal's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington. Brunson scanning the floor. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Kept alive. It's Barrett on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Randall. He's got 6.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Washington leading now by 9. Up top, Morris. Brunson covering. Here's Beal. Robinson with the block. Kuzma against Randall. Brunson kicks to Randall. Outside for Robinson. Back to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 10 points for Julius Randall.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Morris passes to Avdia. It's Kuzma top the key. And he lays it straight in. Kuzma's got his first points of the game.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Pass to Grimes. Washington with the rebound. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Going inside. Kuzma outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Avdia can't hit.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the shot goes in. Randall's got 12 in the game.
And it feels like Randall is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson finds Randall to the inside. Here's Robinson. And so it's Washington headed to the bank of David. And whoop.
The Knicks 14. The Wizards 21.
You've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randall.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
They've got Hartenstein. Reddish out there with Toppin. And it's Rose. And it's quickly in at the 2. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Washington going with a whole new group here.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Rose kicks to quickly. Off target with his 3. Wizards leading by 11. Hachimura the pass to right. Back to Hachimura. Nifty move. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Pass to right. Now here is Hachimura. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Quickly kicks to Toppin. There's the pass to Hartenstein. They recover it. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Martin passes to Wright, and that one good. Wright's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Dishes to Reddish. Trying to end the drought. Barton with some nice D. Washington leading now by 13. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Rose. And the rejection by Gafford. Hachimura with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Got a piece of it and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Washington fast break. Barton outside. It's stolen by Reddish. Hartenstein passes to Rose. And the Knicks miss again. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Kispert. Hachimura with it. It's right on the wing. They get a hand on it. Top of the key, Kispert. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gafford. The second effort, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. .105 left to play in the third. Rose against Wright. Rose passes to Quickly. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Inside. Martin shoots from the block. That misses off the backboard. Knicks trail by 13. Toppin kicks to Quickly. Back to Toppin. And the rejection by Gafford. Bounce pass from Wright. It's stolen by Rose. Reddish the pass to Toppin. New York moving the ball around. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hartenstein. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. They lead at 11 points to 8. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Wizards 5 right now. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. White is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Martin with it. Toppin's there. 5 on the clock. Here's Kispert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randle picks one up. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Washington?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Wizards making a switch here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rui Hachimura. Abdiaz checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Wright. Outside for Randall. New York needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Wizards leading by 10. Morris into the lane, and the layup is good. And so it's New York with it. And here's Brunson. The feed to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. Here's Toppin. That shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land. And the Wizards lead by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Toppin, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. And it's Kispert in the corner. Randall against Kuzma. And it's Kispert in the corner. Morris inside. That's tipped. Now here's Toppin. Pass to Brunson. Back to Toppin. Washington with the rebound. Abdia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. On the wing. Back to Morris. Passes to Kispert. From 18 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And the left side. The pass to Toppin. And here's Randall. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Here's Morris. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Knicks on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Brunson kicks to Toppin. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And Toppin comes up huge on that play.
Here's Morris. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Morris. Brunson covering. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Outside for Randall. No good on the triple. It's deflected. Brunson the pass to Randall. Here's Toppin. Beal with the steal, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those, so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Beal taking his time here. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win.